Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm back with my Ioneer, a white one this time. It's been a while since I posted a video. Basically, I just want to give you a rundown on what's been going on with the Ioneer. The first gen version I had last time I posted a video, I sent that back to Ioneer, the team, and they upgraded me to the second gen version. They basically just put my insides of my unit into the new shell, and I opted for a white shell. I don't know, I just prefer the white look. I've got a white OLED switch as well, and you know, it's the white theme. It's nice, clean, and it contrasts the screen nicely. So yeah, I just went for that. And yeah, guys, I've been loving playing this the new version of it. I've only recently just got it as well. Took a while for it to get back to me, about 3 or 4 weeks really. So amongst playing other games, playing Xbox, you know, I've just had a bit of a break from the Nier, and I did miss it because the portability is insane on this unit. And yeah, just a few things about the actual build quality of the new 2021 version. The new plastic covering that they used, the new case for the actual shell, really nice. It's like a really smooth plastic, but it feels really hard. So really substantial piece of plastic for sure. The buttons themselves feel a lot nicer. Well, they said they were going to try and get them like the Switch Pro, and they pretty much are like the Switch Pro, so happy days on that one. Analog triggers too, that's a big one. You know, I was playing, I play a lot of games on my Xbox, and you know, when you've got that nice trigger, it makes a whole lot of difference in games, so. Yeah, man, I love the new update, it's great, I can't complain about it. They did it for free for me, so I really can't complain. I mean, props to the IA team, you know, they message me back and forth on emails, they get back to you really quickly, and they're actually offering upgrade kits. So if you don't want to send it back to China, they can basically send you a kit out, and then you can put the insides of your old one into the new one. But I mean, that will only be a select few people, I guess, because not many people really got the Gen 1 version. Anyway, that was me waffling for a while, and basically today I just want to show some more games off. I know that GTA, the Trilogy, came out recently on the next gen consoles, and it is absolute shit, absolute dog shit. Do not play that until they fix it. Do not give them your money. It's just a disgrace that that Rockstar even think they can get away with selling something like that. It's completely broken. In fact, most of them are broken. Watch Digital Foundry's review on it. They highlight every single little detail. There's like literally no thought whatsoever put into that game. Anyway, so I'm bringing you the PS2 emulator, and I'm going to show you how nicely GTA 3 and Vice City and San Andreas will run on the PS2 emulator in its native format. So, to not waffle too much, I'll just bring up the emulation settings and we can get on with the gameplay. It's been a while since I recorded a video, but yeah, I'm back. I'm going to be recording some more videos, so don't worry about it. If you've got any recommendations or you want to play anything, just let me know. Those are my speed hack settings. There we go. Right, so I'm getting, these are my settings as far as native goes. Well, these were my settings for Metal Gear Solid 3, so maybe I don't need to run it as aggressively. Like this hack level, maybe I can put this down to default or something. We'll see. I seem to be getting decent frames in the game there, so yeah, we'll jump back into the game. So this is GTA 3. Let's just play a couple of missions. I gotta get it into the center of the camera for you guys, because playing for a tripod ain't easy. And also another big thing you need to know is I'm playing it at 9 watt TDP. You can see there. So that's pretty low, to be fair, guys. I mean, I kind of was expecting to have to put it up to something like 13 watt, but you know, 9 watt seems to be working really well. A little bit of slowdown maybe, but if you're looking at my FPS counter, it seems to hold 60 pretty smoothly. But yeah, although this game doesn't look insane because of how old it is, I mean, compared to the new one, you just prefer it to look classic, because the way they butchered the artwork and the textures, the rain, it's just horrible. I mean, let me know if you guys have played it, but I mean, San Andreas isn't terrible, but the character models are far from a definitive edition. I know that GTA 3 and Vice City have been getting the most hate though, especially GTA 3. But yeah, we don't need to go on about that. Let's just focus on this PS2 emulation. To my eyes, there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with the shadows or anything. Quick loading times. Decent. Cutscene seems to be playing in full speed. Let's just double check. Let's if you look up here, it says the speed 101%. I don't know if you guys can see that, might be a little too bright, but yeah. He's going to tell us to go pick up some girls, so we'll just quickly do that mission. But yeah, no, I'm happy to be back playing my Nier. I did miss it. But after getting it back, I was actually really worried about sending it back over to China, but thankfully it all went well. I mean, the guys, like, sent me emails every day, tracked it, and yeah, here we are, so... So if you guys have any games you might want me to play in the future, just give me a message in the comments. We're getting a little bit of slowdown at the minute. I don't know if it's because of that steam coming out of my car. No, we've got back to 60 now. So I'm trying not to put it up to 13 watt, just so we can fully get as much battery life as possible out of playing the game. Although I did run a couple of battery tests though. I was playing GTA 5 this morning and I managed to get 2 hours and 8 minutes out of a full charge on 15 watts. So that's pretty decent, not bad when you're getting fucking GTA 5 at medium settings. 2 hours and 8 minutes, and to be fair, it charges in under like 2 hours anyway. So. Maybe we go back home and save it, just drive around a little bit more. Not really sure why it has a tiny bit of slowdown sometimes. But yeah, like, I'm on 2 times native at the minute, so... I mean, this is playable for me, 100% playable. Just let me park this in here. Quickly go... and save. And I'll see you guys in Vice City. And welcome back, we're in Vice City. Getting a bit of reflection off the screen protector, but should be able to see it okay. As you can see, this is the first cutscene of the game. 60 FPS. So the cutscenes run fine. Well, I'm guessing this is pretty much gameplay, isn't it? So we'll hop on this little moped and drive around Vice City, shall we? But yeah, this plays great. I mean, I've played the new version on PC, and the performance is so bad. It really does suck. The frame dips and everything, it's like not optimized whatsoever. So yeah, I'd avoid playing them at all costs. I'm guessing they're going to be patching them because, I mean, Rockstar's reputation's at stake here, but I mean, to be fair, their reputation is amazing at the minute anyway, so we'll see. But yeah, as you can see, guys, I'd say this even runs better than the last game, so I mean, can't go wrong really. We'll hop into the first mission and see what happens. And we get Michael Jackson radio station. So I mean, they took that out in the remastered version, so at least on the PS2 you're getting fully licensed radio stations. Save the game. Only thing you will be missing out on both of these titles is the ability to restart the mission if you die during the mission. But to be fair, they even butchered that as well, because in San Andreas you get a checkpoint throughout the mission, so you can restart at intervals in the mission. But in these two games, for some reason they didn't think about implementing them checkpoints, so they've just literally, if you die in the mission, it'll just bring you back to the start of the mission. So you're just really saving the trip that it takes to get back to the mission start, so it's not anything huge really, so skip. And I will be playing these games on the PS2 as they were meant to be played. Plays great, so smooth as well, look at that. I'm going to try and upload this video in 60 FPS so you can see how smooth these games actually run. I actually don't want to get copy striked. Let's change the radio quickly. Yeah, this does run a lot better than the last one. But the last one ran fine anyway, just had a few slowdowns. I'm not sure why it had slowdowns there, but... Ooh, that was close. See my reaction times there? 60 FPS, silky. I've heard that this game's like a Scarface story, but in video game form. Yeah, I haven't actually played Vice City, I know. Crazy, right? Plus, if you have an Ioneer and you have a decent amount of storage, like I've just upgraded this to 2 TB again, you can pretty much get every GTA game on a handheld in the palm of your hand. You've got GTA 5, which is on PC, completely playable. You've got Chinatown Wars, which you can get from PSP emulating. You can get Vice City Stories on PS2, Liberty City Stories on PS2. You can get the PS1 ports of the older ones, so you can pretty much have the entire GTA library on a handheld for you to play. So it's pretty amazing, really. I think I'm going to leave this one out. But as you can see, guys, runs amazingly well. I'll catch you guys in San Andreas. And we are back in the final game of today's video, San Andreas. You know, if you want me to play any more GTAs on the Ioneer, just give me a shout in the comments. You know, if you want to see Liberty City Stories or Vice City Stories or how to play them all on one device, you know, just message me in the comments and I'll see what I can do on this video, guys, because these are really good games and it's just a shame if people just have to play them in the remastered versions. It's like, you know, might as well just play the original ones. Especially on the PS2 emulator, they don't look terrible either. If you bump the resolution up to 2 times, it looks fine. So just to remind you guys, these are all running at 9 watt TDP, so that'll net you around 3 hours of battery life. 3 hours or just a bit above 3 hours, so it's really not bad. I mean, as you can see, 60 FPS in the cutscene. I think we've all seen that cutscene 1,000 times, but it's always a classic. And this bit, the meme, but we didn't see that obviously because I skipped it. But yeah, if I and the nice thing you get out of playing this on the PS2 emulator as well is the fact that it has that nice orange glow to everything again, because they completely removed that in the. Yeah, they completely removed that. As you can see, smooth again. Frame rate isn't as high. We're having a little slight issue with the lighting as well. I think that might be a problem with the emulation. I'll just see if I can Google a setting to sort that out. 1 second. So I'm back. All I had to do was turn off auto flush. It's in the hardware hack settings. It's a different auto flush. There was 2 auto flushes that needed turning on. And yeah, that removes the weird reflections. But as you can see, guys, at 9 watt, It's running extremely smooth. I also need to tell you that I am using an optimized battery profile from a dude on the Discord. I'll link that in the description. It has an optimized battery setting for regular PC games, and then if you're doing stuff like emulation like this, it has a completely different setting which boosts the clock speed a little bit, but not too much though that it's unnecessarily draining battery life and you're not really getting any performance out of it. So I'll link that in the description. It definitely does help on this, because before, when I started San Andreas, I was using the not optimized version, so then I swapped to the optimized one for emulation and it's running a lot smoother. So I'll just do this mission, and yeah, if you have any more questions about any other GTAs on the Ioneer, if you want any more gameplay of any other game, give me a shout, guys. I'm back, I'm posting videos, I'm enjoying my Ioneer, playing it. So we'll just do this mission, see if I don't get killed, because this one can go like 2 ways. It really depends where that baller's car is. Oh, it's right on my ass now. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Not really seem that hectic, considering there's a guy with guns pointing at us, shooting at us. I'm trying. But yeah, no, we're travelling through town, and as you can see, it's hitting 60, staying at 60. Can't really ask more for that. You can't even hear the fan really either. The fan, it surprised me how quiet the new fan design is, because I was playing GTA 5 at 15 watt. Didn't hear it at all, unless I put my ear close to the vent at the top. It's pretty crazy how optimized for temperature the AMD chip is. You know, the first thing I do when I get on San Andreas, I was doing it on the remastered one, is go to the gym. You can go there every day, you set the weight to the highest amount and just rep on it. You get the biggest body size in about 3 or 4 visits. And the biggest body size in the remastered version looks so stupid. He looks deformed. Like, the body types and stuff, people just look deformed in this game. It's just fucked. Another reason to go back and play the PS2 version. I think the only decent thing I can say about the newer versions is the fact that the targeting system, the targeting system for shooting people is very nice. Like, it's more modernized. It's not as clunky as it is on these older PS2 versions. Absolutely rapid. But yeah, and I can just tell by playing this, I much prefer the older style of it, for sure. I mean, who cares if it's in 4K? It's a fucking 20-year-old game. It'll look worse in 4K unless it's not had a full remake. But yeah, there you go, guys. GTA San Andreas, perfectly running on the Ioneer. Do a little wheelie for you there. So if you have any more questions, let me know. Even regarding the 2020-21 edition or what.